and we'll see how much damage that does. Look at that. From 68% down to 20, so that worked out really, really well. Hopefully, with this poison team, we should do enough damage that everybody should be dead. Well, hey, everybody. It's time for new content. Lost Sanctuary, once again, opens up the next stage, which is Odera's Treasure, which is absolutely awesome. Now, I did complete the last Naval Doctor, and Odera's Treasure is available, so we are going to do that today. Before we jump into the new content, if you're new here and you don't know me, my name is BearCozy. I strive to make not only entertaining, but also educational videos, and I like to make lots of account progress videos. So if you are new, thanks for popping in and checking out my videos, and if you watch my videos regularly, thank you so much. We just hit over 350 subscribers, and I'm actually over 360 at this point. So I thank you guys for all of your support. It does say in progress, but it also says 100% complete, and I finished everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit that one. We're going to jump into this one. I believe we finished everything on the last one. I went back, had a nice look, and I didn't see anything we missed. All right, so this one here, we got Harburg here, and he's going to talk to us, tell us that it's very sandy, and we have to find our way around. Now, can we talk to the sign here? The writing on the sign has been corroded that only the letters YGB could be just made out. Okay. Let's have a look. The map is fairly good size. This is actually very interesting. Just like when I was playing XCOM, I like to explore the borders and see where the map is, where the borders are, and by checking the borders, that is where you can most likely figure out where the enemy is. With that said, let's go ahead and do our first artifact battle. Looks like we do have a couple of different ways that we can go. Let's go ahead and go left. Now, I am experiencing this for the very first time, and I am recording this for the very first time as well. I like to record my progress for the people that enjoy play-alongs, and of course, if you missed it for any reason, if you were working, or if you were unable to play it for whatever reason, if you started late, or just totally forgot and didn't know it existed, I like to record this so you can check it out, go back, see what you missed, and how much fun it was. So here's the team. We got Brand, we got Antonua, and I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to add Sierra. Now, I just built Sierra not too long ago. She doesn't have the best gear, but we aren't going to use her. Let's go ahead and do defense down. Let's go ahead and do the water prison. Those two have been working out really, really well, and let's jump right into it. All right, jumping into our very first fight. It is going to be on auto. This wave should be very easy. Brand goes first to put up the much-needed buffs, and then apparently Antonua is a little bit faster than Nathalia, which is A-okay. And then there we go. We proc Sierra, we proc Antonua again, and Nathalia should clean them up, and that should be all right. And there we go. There's the first battle. Very, very easy. And we're going to move on. So we just did our first battle. We do have an artifact selection available. Right now, we have 25% chance to double attack upon launching a group attack. That I don't really know about. The only one that would trigger that, I think, would be Sierra. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use Dragon's Eye because 10% chance to grant a bonus turn after your action's awesome. It's a very low chance, but it can trigger multiple times. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to continue. Now let's continue to the left. Let's see. We don't have anything down. We do have this artifact battle here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump into it, and then we're going to go take a sip from this pool of blood down here and see what that does to us. Going into the second battle, this should be fairly easy. I'm going to let them do their thing, and I am going to mention that if you are wondering why I am bundled up today, the weather got cold. Today is a high of 54 degrees and rainy, so it feels like it's probably 38 outside, and that is not really good. It's a little chilly in the house, so, you know, I like my flannels. I like to bundle up in my flannels, plus I love blue, and this has 3 different kinds of blue on it, so, and my shirt is blue underneath. So there you go. If you did not know that, now you know. All right, so we finished our second battle, and here's what I'm thinking. I think what I'm going to do is go for 15% lifesteal. I imagine that works. I actually have not tested it. I imagine the lifesteal works. We will have to see. Let's talk to the pool of blood. A glyph has been carved on the stone tablet in front of the altar. Here lies the great master of the desert. Adventurers bow. I guess we're going to have to bow. And the winds. Ooh, okay, so the winds are actually dissipating here, so that opens up a path for us. And let's go collect all our stuff. And that's kind of cool. We got some meal tokens. See what else we can get here. Another 3-star pumpkin. That's cool. This has already been done and activated, so I guess we're going to move on. I don't think we can go to the left because there is no tiles there. That is just scenery as far as I can tell. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue going to the left. And we'll see what that is. Just from glancing really quick, I did see they have Aurak, they have Zitlin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can stun. And Aurak is actually going first. That is not ideal. Let's see if... Oh, wow. Okay, that is not ideal. So what we're going to do is if we don't complete this, we might need a little bit of speed. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to retreat because my heroes are very low. And hopefully that'll give me my team back. I really don't want to lose Antonua. Antonua is very, very good. So since we failed that, here is the plan going in. Maybe I'll leave Sierra in. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and we're going to put Winstrix in because Winstrix is going to give us that much needed speed boost. Now, if we have to, I'll take my arena team, Winstrix into Lunar Melissa, into 2 nukers. I don't think we're going to need to do that just yet. But let's go ahead and see what happens here. Now, I do have Opal. I do want to experiment with Opal. However, she's not built. She has no gear. So right now, we're going to do Winstrix and, well, I guess let's just go. Let's throw in Lunar Melissa in there and see what happens. So if you are struggling in these fights, let's see if we can go ahead and stun Zitlin. Maybe we'll do this one on auto to save the stun. Let me take that off of auto because now we have Lunar Melissa, and actually she gets another turn, which is awesome. And I think I'm just going to refresh her as well. So if you are struggling in these teams, that means that they are not going fast enough, and you can check that. You can check the turn order. So if you're not going fast enough, try Winstrix if you have her. If you don't have Winstrix, that's going to be a lot tougher because everyone needs to be in speed boots. So just for this encounter, you can try putting everybody in speed boots. So here we go. Let's just start with the front guy, and we're going to go in with Antonua here. Let's go in with Antonua, see what we can do. This one seems a little bit tougher here. Lots of deflects on that one. Good Lord. And Antonua is weak to fire, but luckily for us, Natalia is strong to fire. The only one she's weak to is the zombie in the front, who is wood. And let's see what Natalia can do. Zitlin is taunted, so if you don't have Antonua and your heroes are a little bit slower, you can try anybody that taunts. You can try Bruzak, you can try Antonua. Antonua is actually really, really good in here. She is in speed boots. Mine is in speed boots. I am trying to push 200 speed with her. It's quite challenging, but I'm working on it. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and stun maybe Aurak. I honestly don't know at this point. And then I think we're going to keep working the zombie down. Zitlin is taunted. I am going to stun Borden in the back there so we don't take as much damage. And Nathalia is going to do her thing. She gets another turn, which is kind of cool, helping us to reset that cooldown. Let's go ahead and try to kill the zombie. He is very, very tanky. I am surprised. And the other 2 should die. Hopefully nobody... Ooh, boy, that was really close, huh? Hopefully nobody else will die. If I have to, I'll bring Bran back in. We're going to take it nice and slow. And then if all else fails, what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a very tanky comp. And we're going to bring in our poison team with Hackerin, with Gangulo, with Santos. And then we're going to bring somebody else like Odera, somebody for some heals. And that should do it. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can pop some of this. I'm really not looking forward to losing anybody here because if we lose anybody, I think they're out for the entire fight, but since this is my first time around, I'm not 100% sure. So if Natalia dies, that's going to be bad news bears. All right, let's go ahead and refresh. We're going to retaunt him, restun him if we have to. Here we go. AoE taunt. So just by controlling, just by AoE taunting everybody. By the way, if you don't have Lunar Mel, you can try Bruzak. I honestly don't know the other heroes that have an AoE taunt, but Bruzak has a much lower chance to land AoE taunt. But he also absorbs a lot of damage when the team is under 50%, which is awesome. I think he absorbs almost all of it if he's ascended, if his A2 is working. So you can try going in with a tankier team and just crowd control the enemy if you're having a hard time killing him, if you can't nuke right through like I can't. And as you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. This should be okay. The guy does deflect quite a bit. And there we go. Well, he's got a little bit left. So maybe what we can do is after the battle, maybe we can find a nice artifact for us. And then we can get some kind of a healing. That would be the best thing that would be able to happen. We got our victory there. Here we go. At the start of the battle, every ally grants a random positive stat on themselves. That is awesome. And at the start of the battle, every ally has a 25% chance to apply a random negative stat on the enemy. You know, this is a tough choice. I want to say Boots of White is the best. Boots of Black is very, very good. And, of course, the Claws of Death are good. So, right now, I think I'm going to go with Boots of White. Maybe we can get some more buffs on the team so we can do more damage. Some of them will most likely overlap with Antonua, or with Winstrix's buffs, I should say. But we'll see what happens. The extra buffs should help. Let's go ahead and rest, recover some team. Let's go ahead and drink this nasty green water here. The wingless bird to heaven soars. One arrives with birth and crying pains and disappears later as of vanishing in rain. Right. Sure. So at least we are making some more progress. It looks like we are starting to open up the way to the last chest. So we might have to explore everything over here and then go over to the right and do the same. Drink some water, open some doors, and hopefully that would be good. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and skip. All right, going into this Valeria enemy team here, we're going to use Winstrix to give everybody a nice speed up. I want to make sure that all of my heroes go first. Nathalia is a little slow because I am using her in Ash 12. I've been farming Ash 12 very consistently for the past 2 weeks. It's been working out really well. But she does need to be about 134 speed, I think. That's where mine is, 136, something like that. So she is a little bit slower than I'd like. Okay, Antonua is doing decreased defense on everybody since she has the most focus. And then we're going to just taunt everybody, and then we're going to nuke everyone with Nathalia. My only concern here is Bruzak is going to absorb a lot of that damage because of his trait. And I think once everybody is down to 50%, he actually does absorb up to 100% of the damage. So we are going to have to kind of go through him. Let's see what happens here. Antonua is weak. That is very unfortunate. Valeria is going to be deflecting lots of the attacks. Maybe I should have killed the guy in the front. But I am worried about Valeria because, you know, she can just one-shot my whole team. So at least locking out their abilities with Antonua is actually helping a lot. Let's go ahead and refresh Antonua again so we can use her AoE taunt again. And we are just going to crowd control everybody. I probably should have saved it there because everybody was still taunted. There is a chance to taunt for 2 turns instead of 1. And I probably could have saved it, but I think we should be okay because we still do have a stun. Valeria is almost dead. See what Antonua can do here. As long as it doesn't deflect. And looks like we won't be getting a bonus attack from Antonua. That is unfortunate. Ooh. Let's see if we can finish Valeria off before our goat dies. Speaking of the goat, she's dead. That is unfortunate. Do we have an AoE? We do not. Okay, let's go ahead and stun Bruzak, and then hopefully Valeria can. Maybe I should have stunned Valeria. I thought we would kill her, but they do have that nasty debuff on them, and I don't know if we are gonna. Oh boy, this is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. Valeria is killing us. Yep, and there she goes. Nathalia is still alive, surprisingly. She is strong versus fire, but I don't think for much longer. My whole team is dead. I don't know what we're going to do. We might have to scrap this up and try it again later. Antonua is not working here, unfortunately. So here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go in with Winstrix, and then I think we're going to have to go in with... okay, if that doesn't work, like I mentioned, we are going to have to use our poison team. Gangelo and Santos. You can use Santos and a damage dealer. This was my first initial reaction, but since I have Gangelo, might as well. We're going to go Winstrix into Gangelo, Santos, and then Lunar Mel. Now, if you have a good healer, right now my Winstrix goes first because she's super fast, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in with this tanky team. If you have a good healer, you can use Blackhorn or Mephasia. Right now, we're going to do the same. We're going to lock them out. Defense down, AoE taunt. Here we go. We're going to lock them out. And then we're going to go in with the AoE from Santos. We're going to poison everybody. And of course, with Gangelo's trait, hard poisons will do a lot more damage. We're going to go in with the AoE from Gangelo as well. And I just recently ascended Santos to her A5, which is helping a ton. Right now, what we're going to do is let's go ahead and just keep stacking poisons on Valeria. Poisons will do a ton of damage. Gangelo is in a curse set, so as you can see, he did take a couple of bonus turns there. Hopefully, Antonua won't die. She's not looking good, but I think we can make her last one more turn. Here's what I'm thinking. Do we want to taunt one more turn? Everybody's still taunted, I think. So let's go ahead and refresh Santos's ultimate, and that is going to give us another chance to go at it. We are going to head and... I'm going to stun the one guy that's not taunted in the front. Then I am probably going to use the heal. There we go. And then I'm going to use Santos's ultimate again. We're going to stack extra poisons this time because anybody that has poisons stacks extra poisons. And you can see all the poisons on them. Valeria's got a ton of them. Now, if we go to the information marker, you can actually scroll If you did not know, you can actually scroll the debuffs over here. And I think you have 10 stacks maximum. 10 spots are open. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to keep piling this on Valeria maybe? Let's go ahead and keep piling on Valeria. See if we get an extra attack. There we go. There's the bonus attack. She has a ton of poisons on her. And we'll see how much damage that does. Look at that. From 68% down to 20. So that worked out really, really well. Hopefully with this poison team, we should do enough damage that everybody should be dead. Now what we're going to do is, since Valeria has a lot of poisons, we're going to use Santos' special to transfer all those poisons to one more hero. And that should be enough to kill Bruzak in the back because that's where it went. Now I am going to go ahead and hit this guy once. Hopefully he'll die. Maybe not. There goes in Hazel. Hazel's going to do some nasty damage, but not enough to kill anybody. Bruzak's going to taunt everybody and hopefully die from all the poisons. Valeria should be able to finish off our team, which is not good at all. The only one that's left is Santa. Oh my goodness. Everybody's dying. Gangalo's dying. I don't have a reviver. Santos are my only hope here. This has proven to be a lot more challenging than I originally thought. Wow, oh wow, that is really, really tough. So what we're going to do is, if we fail, I'm going to cut the video. We're going to try to go at it again. Let's go ahead and see if we can poison him before he kills us with the fire. Oh my lordy lordy. Okay, let's see. A couple more poisons. Hopefully he dies here. Unless he heals. There goes his ultimate because he's pausing. Santos is almost dead, and she lives. She lives. We got through it. Wow, that was a lot tougher than the first encounter, than the first event. Looking at the artifacts, picking up 5% attack per positive effect, which is going to help us because we picked up Boots of White. This should work really nice with the extra buffs. Hit the switch here, which I totally missed. So let's unlock that. Hopefully it'll open the door up there, which of course it doesn't. So which means we're going to have to come over here, find another switch, use it somewhere to open the door in the back. Let's go ahead and do this last artifact battle. There is a door right here hidden behind all the greenery. There is a chest. So let's go ahead and do this last artifact battle. And then we're going to get into, hopefully, getting into that chest. All right, here we go. We are going to go in on auto. The enemy is going to go first because my heroes are slow, which is not ideal at all. But right now, if Nathalia dies, this run is over. Right now, I'm holding on to a little bit of hope. She does have no positive effects on her, which is very bad. Very, very bad. They are so tanky. This is unbelievable. This team is very, very, very difficult to kill. Let's go ahead and use Garel's ultimate on the guy that's wood because he is strong over wood. Fire is strong over wood. They are so tanky. Oh my goodness. I might have to go in with Brandon Hackren. And it looks like the run is going to be over. Might have to finish it up, wipe it up, and then reset. See if we can go at it again tomorrow. Because right now it is looking very, very bad. And I don't have a very tanky team. And that is something that I'm struggling on. I'm struggling on the gear. And that is what I've been struggling with Doom Tower Hard as well. Because I don't have a very good tanky team. I have a nuke go first and nuke team so I can climb arena very, very quick. And try to get to plat, out of plat, and into diamond. Nathalia dies. This run is going to be over right now. So this is going to be it, guys. We did almost all of the left side. We drank some of this nasty water. Left some gold up there that we might have to get. We drank some of that nasty water up there. We drank some of the red blood water in the bottom there. I'm not really too happy about that, but let's go ahead and grab this gold. So here's what I'm thinking, guys. Since we cleared most of the left side and I'm just about out of heroes, I am going to have to wipe it up and then reset tomorrow so we can go at it again. Maybe we can start off with the right side, see what we can do there, see if we can pick up this special event box here. Maybe that will help us a little bit more and see if we can get some kind of either healing or some extra damage or some kind of a bonus turn artifact / buff. So that's going to do it for now. I am going to cut it here. This has been proven to be a lot more challenging than the first event. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you are struggling in this like I am, or if you have found success, and let me know what team you're using to get through this. I would also appreciate a like and a subscribe to help the channel grow. I thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be tomorrow.